Fendi, Louis, Gucci, Prada. I think there was a song named after those. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? My name is Neve. Welcome back to AROMATIX. You guys know that techno song. I want Fendi, I want Prada. I don't know, I work out to it sometimes. But anyways, I actually don't really want too many Pradas, except for Prada L'Homme, because that's one of the best fragrances. Before we get started with this video, I want you guys to let me know what you think about the color of the background right now versus my white. Now look, I'm really colorblind. I mean, I'm colorblind as shit. But we've got two options. I believe this might be blue behind me, or it might be this. I have no idea. I'm so colorblind. But it's between this or the blue. You guys, this might not even be blue. How sad is that? Let's just say this is blue, okay? We're gonna have to change them all to this now. Do we do this now? Okay, there we go, some blue. Versus, oh God, versus white, okay? I want you guys to let me know what you think. Do we do blue or do we do white? I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of feeling let's just do blue. For today's video, we're just gonna do blue. I don't even know, the problem is I don't even know if it's blue. Why do I feel like they're not all blue? All right, now that we have them all blue or purple or whatever the color is, let's go ahead and get started. These are the best flankers that you can get from each brand. Starting things off, we're going to be talking about Acqua Di Gio, and this is currently the best one, period. If you're looking for the best in terms of longevity, scent profile, this is that video. It's Acqua Di Gio Elixir. Hands down the best flanker right now. Now forget about price per ml, all that stuff. This is going to give you the richest scent profile, the best scent profile, the most masculine, the longest lasting and projecting, literally in all of those. I'm not even exaggerating. This has to be the best flanker to date. Unfortunately, the Profumo was once upon a time that, and this is now filled in that gap. So if you want something that lasts the entire day, that's going to project, it's aquatic, it's also resinous. It reminds me of that whole patchouli vibe you'll get with some of those incensey undertones to the Acqua Di Gio, also being richer scent profile than the current Parfum, and having a leather dry down, which to me personally doesn't even go too far into the leather realm. This is a 10 out of 10, and it's quite literally the best flanker from Acqua Di Gio. If you're looking for the best JPG, now I know there's a lot of lists and all this stuff, and people just basically stroking the ass of this fragrance called the JPG, period. This is the best flanker to date. I mean, it's got everything to it. It's got a sexy factor, it's got the mass appeal, it's got the projection and the performance. The other one that I would say is like the safest to go into would be like Le Male de Parfum, but even then, I don't really find anything that's going to be as outstanding as some other fragrances that do that same iris. This has the pear, it has the whole cotton candy vibe, it's very loud, it's projecting, but also not when you don't want it to be, just spray it a little bit less. Still, to this date, the best one, and we'll see how the Acqua Di Gio, or sorry, the Elixir Absolute stacks up. It's supposed to have some plum in comparison to the Elixir. I don't really care too much for, believe it or not, the Le Male Elixir. I think it's been, first off, it's worn excessively, and that DNA is only for like certain weathers. Coming to Emporio Armani for the Stronger With You lineup, it's going to be the Stronger With You, the original one. It's hands down the best one, the most versatile, playful, flirty, seductive. It's got all aspects you'll find in Intensely, Absolutely, all that stuff, except even fresher and more versatile because of that. So if you're looking for the versatility knife and the one you can wear the most, as well as one of the longest lasting ones, it's going to be the original. I still love it. It's in top 10 of all freaking time. Versace Eros Flame, Versace Eros EDP, and Versace Eros Energy. All three I think are excellent, except if I had to pick one and just go with it all year round, it'll be the Energy. I love this stuff, and a lot of people really hated on this thing because it has similarities to Aventus Cologne, but it's also quite different. It has like this lollipop while driving through the bank. The lemon lollipops, it kind of smells like this, but fresher, very crystallized and effervescent, and very projecting. A lot of ambroxan in this one, a lot of projection, performance, and also potentially compliments. You could wear this all year round, even during the wintertime, and it'll perform and it'll project. And yeah, you guys remember those lollipops, right? You go through the drive-thru with your pops, and then they give you, here you go, lollipop, yay. When it comes to the Boss Bottle DNA, they did discontinue the Intense EDP. That used to be a lot of people's favorites. But as of today, if you want the richest and the boldest and just the most niche and best scent profile, in my opinion, it's going to be Boss Bottled Elixir. Rich depth. It's got resins, raunch coming from some kind of licorice, along with that Intense EDP DNA of kind of this apple, ambery, vanillic, and sexy take. If you're one who doesn't like too spicy, go for the Absolute. But in terms of like the quality and just scent profile and character, the Elixir takes the cake. I like this a lot more than Sauvage Elixir. Also, this is absolute beast mode stuff, so you have been warned. I'd wear this to dates and everything in between, only during cooler weather. Yeah, it's not that safe, actually, during the warm weather. Moving on into why I sell myself, it's going to be the Le Parfum. I like it a little bit more, and it's not so much because of its versatility, because it does take a back seat, but it's more so in its richness, its depth, and its body. I would say that for most people going into it, the original will take the cake in terms of like versatility, if that's that's what you're looking for. So it really depends on what you're looking for. If you want the most versatile from them, it would be the Myself, the original. If you want the best and the richest in body and character, it would be the Le Parfum. And what this basically does is it takes that Le Parfum, makes it richer in scent profile, also adds a little bit of pepper spice. Instead of using orange flower, it uses orange flower absolute, giving it that richness and body and depth. But I have to emphasize on this again. Now, in terms of which one is going to be better, it depends on what you are looking for. Do you want something that's for dates and more reserved to less wear? Go with this one. If you want the more versatile magnet that's just going to work everywhere, go with the original Myself. Both of them are excellent, and I would say that the Myselfs are the best right now. Unfortunately, this is discontinued from the 1 million DNA, and it's been some time since I've wanted to wear anything from the 1 million. It would be this, 1 million Privé. It smells like a Cinnabon to me. Cinnamon, tobacco, ambers, very sexy with that 1 million style of DNA. If you haven't lived through this era of being able to grab this, the only regret I have personally is not grabbing the big bottle. It's very sexy, very ambery, it smells like a Cinnabon and tobacco, but I have to admit that the performance for this one was never anything outstanding or beastly at all. Like, it gave me maybe 6 to 6.5 hours with this fragrance. Still though, it is definitely the best flanker even to this very day, but we do have the 1 million gold elixir also coming very soon, if not already. This year it seems like they're all just like rat race for just keep pumping out fragrances. The best one to this day is going to be 1 million Privé. Moving on to the Burberry lineup, from the hero, it's going to be Eau de Parfum. It just has the best and most well-balanced and blended DNA. It does kind of remind me of like the grown man's version of Stronger With You. Less seductive, less playful, less flirty, more defined in the woods nature, a little bit more rugged, and less dimensional, if you will. Less sweet, less playful, and very masculine as well. It has that warmth, it still has that sweetness that's coming from a more natural source, like some of those resins. Woody, lumberjack territory, but being grounded right back into mass appeal by some of those resins with the vanillic style of undertone sweetness to this one. You could rock it almost everywhere, except for maybe the hot summer days. You can wear it to the office and everything in between. From Salvatore Ferragamo, and I decided to put this on this list because of the fact that this is so good, even for the price. It's probably like 45 bucks on discounters. This has tiramisu, ambroxan, some citruses. It's a beautiful coffee fragrance that's more than just coffee. It's got a lot more to it. I used to signature scent this one during every single season. Yes, it'll work all year round, but it is going to be obviously better for every season except for the summertime. Still an excellent fragrance that does tiramisu. Very different, has a mass appealing vibe to it too. Easy to wear, compliment worthy, and it'll last pretty much the entire day. Moving on to Ralph's Club. Now, this isn't going to be the most versatile, but it's hands down the best one. It's going to be Ralph's Club Elixir. This is where they went testy and challenging. They started adding some orris. There's like this incensey orris and pepper vibe that's beautiful, man. I think that this shows what Ralph can do, but don't do all the time because they're so used to doing mass appealing fragrances. But this kind of treaded into a more oriental, rich, and full-bodied fragrance that didn't really get much love. It's because I feel like the backbone DNA of this was too much still into that territory of something aromatic and blue and fresh, but then trying to bridge the gap. I see what they tried to do with it. Personally, I think it's outstanding. I think it's unique and very different, but it's not going to be mass appealing. Still though, one of the best, if not the best in terms of its uniqueness, it's going to be Ralph's Club Elixir. Some of these are borderline niche territory when it comes to that. Very like so, the Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. A lot of people are not going to love that, but in terms of polarity, in terms of depth and character, that has to be one of the most unique or more unique. I still wouldn't say it's their best one, no. The one, Eau de Parfum is going to be better than that, but you get the idea. Last but not least, from Tom Ford, and very specifically the leather series, is going to be Eau de Ombre Leather. This is incredible stuff. It's a 10 out of 10. It's got suede, leather, vanilla, a lot of like this ambroxan. I think it's got ambrofix or something like that. Very effervescent. I think it might also have some ginger and citruses at the top. This is like a blend of something that has that parfum or the leather DNA, along with something like Baby Cat, which is suede and leather, done to a fresh realm or done in a fresh realm, allowing you to wear this all year round, gets crazy projection for an eau de toilette, and honestly, it's very, very surprising and also compliment worthy. So if you're looking for the leather fragrance you can wear all year round, this would be it. It's much more than just a leather scent profile. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the best flankers from some of these brands. Let me know down in the comments section which one of these do you think, because I know that a lot of people love the signature line, but my reason behind this one is that it's got the versatility, it's got the depth without going too into one category and locking you in its versatility. And also, what you guys think about Ralph? Like, I feel like during all of these releases, Ralph Club, or just Ralph Lauren, I feel, has been taking a back seat with all these other DNAs, kind of treading into a more niche territory, if you will. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. My name's Neeb, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, hey, Fragrance World. Yeah, I need you to blend my Self Lip Parfum, Acqua Di Gio Elixir, Ultramall, Burberry Hero, EP, Versace Eros Energy, 1 Million Privé, Uomo, Ralph's Club Elixir, Salvatore Ferragamo's the Boss Elixir, and then also Stronger With You. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be amazing.